Hello and welcome to Mystical Adventures. My name is Anne. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm honored that we are connecting in this moment. The holidays are upon us. The sun is now in Sagittarius, and it's a 2020 COVID holiday season, but it's the holidays nonetheless. So I hope that your week of Thanksgiving, if you're here in America, is going surprisingly, amazingly well. And wherever you are in the world, let's celebrate. The sun is in Sagittarius, the sign of fun and parties and gratitude and expansion. We're going to talk a little bit about gratitude later in the show. So I just wanted to remind you I'm having a holiday special. Speaking of the holidays, I am offering 35% off of my sessions. So if you'd like a 25-minute session with me, instead of $50, it's now $30, and a 50-minute session instead of $100 is now $65. So really big savings. That's through the end of the year. I'm excited to offer it to you. I want to also just quickly remind you, I'm having a very intriguing guest, Tina Angeli, December 1st. Coming right up, and she's going to talk about her book. I'm reading it now. It's absolutely just incredibly interesting to go on this mystical journey with Tina, as she talks about her near-death experiences and angel experiences. So please don't miss that show. December 22nd, we're exploring some crystal healing with Bradford Tilden, and you don't want to miss that. What could be a better winter solstice Yuletide show? Let's get to the spirit helpers who came through this week. This week I did feel an angelic vibe, and I didn't pull cards. I just tuned in and see who wanted to show up to offer help and guidance and blessings to my audience this week. And you know who showed up? Two archangels, Archangel Azrael and Archangel Shamuel. Now, Azrael might have a bit of a bad rap with some people. They might call him, the angel of death. But what is death but a transition? And my experience with Archangel Azrael is he helps with transitions. And oh my goodness, are we not in a time of transition in this country, the United States of America? A bit of a transition. And the world is going through a transition. We're about to enter the end of 2020. Some might say, thank goodness. But we're about to we've been in a time of transition. We're about to transition out of this year. Archangel Azrael also helps those who've crossed over and helps them in the transition process from this life to the next, to the spirit world. He helps those who are around those transitioning over. So he's great with bereavement counselors and those who are bereaved. If you are comforting someone who's bereaved, he can help you comfort them, and also to protect you and protect your energy, because sometimes it's hard. We can lose ourselves when we're trying to help someone else who's really having a hard time. So he can help with that. Call upon him if you wish for help with transition, help with anything around transition to the spirit world. Also, Archangel Shamuel. She's associated with love and relationships. And her message to us this week is, remember, we are all each other's mother, and we can all be there for each other with grace. There is strength in the love that interpenetrates this universe. I wrote that down, and I wrote it down wrong, so I had to sort of figure out what I was saying as I was saying it. Thank you for bearing with me, and thank you, Archangel Shamuel. I think it is important to remember the interpenetration of divine love in this planet, in this time, in ourselves, in our bodies, in our affairs. The divine love is always there for us. Archangel Azrael's message is, behold, you are being guided in this time of transition. It is time to see the bigger picture and open yourself to new life. For what is death? What is an ending but an opportunity for a birth and a beginning? And I believe that there will be a lot of beginnings in new life not too far ahead. And I hope that is for you as well, my beautiful viewer and listener. So what the heck are we going to talk about today, Anne? Well, I was so inspired about the Sagittarian energy and Thanksgiving. It is the week of Thanksgiving here in the States. I thought I would talk about a Thanksgiving gratitude abundance symbol. And I thought I would talk about the symbol of gratitude and abundance that can show up in our dreams. That can be a symbol we may use in our creative visualizations and prayers and meditations and rituals. I myself design my own rituals. I pull from this practice and that tradition and what I saw in my dream, what I saw in my meditation, and I wrap it all together and create my own unique ritual. That's kind of how I do with my spiritual practice. And so if you work with symbols, they can be really magical and fulfilling to use in your meditations, rituals, creative visualization. It can be a great focus for your mind and a way to communicate with your unconscious mind. Symbols connect with your unconscious mind in a more direct way. And your unconscious mind is a powerhouse when it comes to connecting with your intuition, expanded consciousness, just general psychic power. So if you can work with symbols, it can help you to connect with the different dimensions within us and around us. So what the heck is the symbol, Anne? The symbol is money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. If you're watching this and not listening to it, I'm now holding up a tarot. Oh, it's got a glare on it. A tarot symbol for money. The Ace of Pentacles. A big, fat, giant coin. Yes. And so I want to talk today about money in dreams, money as a symbol. The Ace of Pentacles is a symbol for abundance and money, gratitude, blessings. The Six of Pentacles also talks about something I want to talk about in today's show with regards to money as a symbol. Six of Pentacles is kind of washed out and has a glare, but I'm just going to keep holding it up. There we go. All right, thank you for bearing with me. So the Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving of resources. And this is something that is really helpful to pay attention to in your dream. If you do have a dream about money, where's the giving and receiving? So let's talk about if you have a dream about money. Have you had a dream about your wallet or some actual dollar bills, money, coins, giving, receiving of finances? Anytime you ever work with a dream symbol, before you look at a dream dictionary, I always suggest you ask first, what is my association with this symbol? And by the way, sometimes dreams are not symbolic. Sometimes they are literal. Usually there's some sort of metaphor or symbolic component to the dream. So that's why I like to encourage you to look at the symbolic, metaphoric meaning. And dream dictionaries will often tell you what a collective or archetypal symbolic meaning is for different images and things that happen in dreams. But your personal association with the symbol is always what I would pay attention to first, and then go look in the dream dictionary. So the first question I would ask myself, if you had a dream with, say, a wallet, what do I associate with wallets? What do I associate with money? Maybe right now you're going through a hard time financially. Maybe right now when you think of money, you think, oh, I actually just got a promotion. I'm making more money. I'm very grateful. So think about what you're thinking about with money in your first associations. And then you can understand the metaphor of the symbol without having to go to a dream dictionary, using one technique, the alien technique, in which you ask, if I were an alien, what is money? If I were explaining to an alien who speaks English what money is, what is it? Now you get to the metaphor. Well, it's value, resources, power, energy. Think about it. Money is really our agreed upon symbol for the exchange of energy, the exchange of resources. Worth, value. So, good questions to ask when money shows up in your life. First of all, notice what's happening with the money, the wallet, the purse, the coin, the dollar bills. And ask yourself, what do I value? What am I investing in? Am I giving or receiving in balance? This card is all about the flow of money and finances, and asks you to look at, am I giving enough? Am I receiving enough? Am I giving for the right reasons? Am I grateful for what I'm receiving? If you're giving money in the dream and there's a bad feeling about giving the money, you might ask yourself, what am I investing in or putting value towards right now that is not feeling right to me? If you find some money or a wallet in the dream, are you being bestowed with blessings, or maybe you're about to be bestowed and it's time to practice your gratitude? A lot of times money in your dream, wallet, purse, coins, a lot of times it's actually about your own self-worth and your own confidence and sense of your own power. So ask yourself, am I valuing myself enough? Do I believe in myself? Do I value myself, trust myself? And am I placing value and worth and trust in the right places? Do I trust? Another question to ask yourself is, do I trust the universe to provide? Am I trusting in God's spirit, my higher power, to provide me with what I need in this life? Or am I in a lack mentality? So these are questions I would ask if you do have money in your dreams, come up in your dreams. It might tell you something about how you can create more abundance in your life, how you can better manage it, or about your self-worth, or how you're valuing other people or other things. If you use money in creative visualization, I suggest you could use it to work towards your intention of creating an attitude of gratitude, to cultivating more of an attitude of gratitude. You could use it to visualize receiving more and co-create with your higher power that which you are grateful for, to expand that and to create more of it. So what I suggest you do, here's just a suggestion, and I love to make it my own ritual, so take what you like from this suggestion and tweak it to how it feels right for you. I'm suggesting, if you do use money in creative visualization, that you first put yourself in a relaxed state, take a few deep breaths, and I'll play this Tibetan singing bowl to get you in the mood. Obviously, don't do this if you're driving. Take a few deep breaths. Use whatever practice you like to use to get yourself in a relaxed state of mind. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Tune in to your heart. Let go of tension. And imagine a beautiful, sparkling golden coin is before you. And this is representing your connection with divine abundance. And now what I want you to do is imagine everything you're grateful for right now in your life is now before this divine golden coin of gratitude and abundance. Everything you're grateful for in this moment. You might find, as you begin to imagine what you're grateful for, more ideas about things to appreciate in life just flow. Could be relationships, abundance, spiritual connection, something creative. We can see and touch and smell and taste and feel this beautiful earth that we are upon, living upon. And set your intention to carry with you this spirit of abundance throughout the day, continually. Set your intention to create more things, co-create with spirit, more things to be grateful for. Set your intention to expand that which you are grateful for so that you co-create more and more experiences to be more and more grateful for. And that as you meet others in your day-to-day, you expand to them and share with them, inspire them to be grateful, to feel blessed, to create more divine blessings in their lives and the lives of others. Expanding the divine abundance and blessings in infinite, mysterious circles. We don't have to know how it all works out. It all flows through us, and all we have to do is remember the divine abundance that's always available for us to tap into. Gratitude is one of our tools for tapping into this divine abundance being offered. Take another deep breath, my friend. Do you feel the gratitude flowing through you? I feel the gold energy. I feel some of those gold sparkles around us. Well, let me just shift gears here. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Come back to this space. Feel your body resting in the chair or whatever you are resting on. Welcome back. I believe we have a caller. Christy. Hi, Christy in Springtown, Texas. Hi.
Yes,
What are you grateful for today, Christy?
I'm grateful for my kids and my future grandbaby.
Oh, congratulations. Almost grandmother. Well,
Yes.
that is definitely, those are both things to be grateful for. Oh, exciting.
Yes.
The world needs more baby joy right now. Yay.
Yes, it does.
Oh, Christy, do you have a question I can work with, my dear?
Well, we recently lost my dad unexpectedly. And
sorry to hear
we're
it.
just trying. I found a safe deposit box key. Can't find the bank it goes to. And so we're trying to find his will.
You can't find his will.
Right.
Oh, dear. And I'm sorry, you said that something about a bank. Could you say that one more time?
I found a safe deposit box key. But we don't know what bank it goes to because all the local banks say it's not theirs.
Oh, no.
And we're not sure we don't know if it's hidden in the house or if it's actually in a bank or where it is. So that's our big thing right now is just trying to locate the will.
Okay. Well, I'll tune in and tell you what I get. I was talking about Archangel Azrael. He might be of some help to you right now as he comforts those who've lost a loved one. I'm sorry to hear about is your grandfather's passing, you said?
My dad, but all my grandparents are gone too. Actually, all my grandparents and both my parents are gone.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear it. But he might be of help to you I don't know if you work with the angels, Christy, in just the bereavement phase and helping everyone adjust to the transition.
Right.
All right, let me just tune in to the situation and tell you what I'm getting.
Okay.
Interesting. So I'm not sure that your dad actually was your dad a little bit disorganized or something, or I'm not sure that he was 100% sure.
My dad knew where everything was. My dad was very organized. It's the wife that he was married to. She's kind of a hoarder.
Okay. Oh, because I'm feeling a little bit of disorganization when I'm just tuning in. And
Yeah.
as that might be part of the problem, but also part of the answer is if there could be perhaps more clarity with putting things in order, just on like a practical earthly level, you might find the family might find more information. I'm feeling that might help figure out where it is.
Yeah, well, she has not let us in the house.
So there's the thing. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So we know my dad hid it from her because she keeps telling everyone there's not a will. But we already talked to the attorney, and there is will, and we don't know it. Where.
Well,
we don't know if he hid it or if it's in the bank, a bank.
I mean, the feeling I'm getting is it's closer than you think, but I'm going to have to tell you some. So the bad news is I don't think you're going to find it soon, but that doesn't mean you're not going to find it. I think that from what I'm feeling, there's a lot of chaos in the situation. And it's probably the chaos around her and the disorganization. I think my sense, Christy, is it wouldn't be that hard to find it if you had the right information that is probably in the house. And because she is not wanting to budge with letting people in, it's not just like the actual information of where the will is and the key to the will is in the safe. It's not that's sort of the hard thing to find. It's more like the energy around the household and her and the not wanting to participate in cooperating in this way. And so I think that's really the key here. Pun intended. The key is working with her and trying to find a way around her, what she's presenting to you. I feel like you might need some help from an external authority to actually make progress here. You might need something might need to happen on a legal level, Christy, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, we have an attorney, but there's nothing legally that we can do because it's our word against hers, saying that there is will and and even though the attorney remembers doing it, and we have an idea, we know where it is in the house. It's just that it's locked up so tight that, we're going to have to.
Well, it might not be the external authority is the attorney, Christy. It might be the external authority is a counselor or a friend or some other agency. If I were you, Christy, I feel like my instinct here as I'm tuning is don't be afraid to use the power of prayer. Don't be afraid to call on some higher forces here to help you, because you're getting a lot of resistance in this situation. And oftentimes when we get a lot of resistance on the earthly level, we need to call upon our higher power and affirm in your prayers. The answer is already is already upon us. The answer has already been given, and all I have to do is trust and receive the answer and receive this help. And sometimes, and you pulled the hangman for the final result. And to me, this symbolizes you get more of what you want by letting go, which I know sounds like a contradiction, but I feel like you do have potential. I think that you are going to be able to, it is possible to find this will, and that there is one, and that it is somewhere. But because it's so disorganized and there's so much resistance right now, one of the things that you can do to help the answer flow to you where it is, because I'm not getting a clear answer to tell you, is to take a step back, let go and let God, use some prayer, use some visualization, and call upon your higher power, your angels and guides to direct you to the next step. I feel like if you do that, it might help open up the energy up, and it might help her energy, because she's really the major point here to accessing probably what you need to in order to get the will, right?
Right. I mean,
So
if we know it's at, in the house, then we know where it's at in the house, and it's just going to be, we have keys to the house. We just need her to be gone,
yeah. Well, you don't want to get in legal trouble by entering the house if it's her
Right.
property and without permission. I think that the best route,
It's actually not her house. It's my dad's house and my mother, which is already is passed too. But the house is not hers. She has her own house in Amarillo.
well, I wonder if it's worth asking again, consulting your lawyer, maybe consulting a different lawyer. Have you ever used prayer with this though, Christy?
Oh yeah, we'll pray every night.
And what do you say in your prayers?
I just ask for guidance on helping us find what we need to do, and
yeah,
I know it's all in God's time, so I'm trying to be patient. And
I think you will get some resolution to it. Christy, we just have a couple seconds left, but I think you will get resolution to it. I think your strength is that you're using your power of prayer, and you're putting some honest energy in here. I feel like one thing that can help is if we use gratitude in our prayer. Thank you, God, for providing the answer to me, and then letting go. But I do feel like you will move forward towards it if you do that. So I hope that was helpful, my friend. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, viewer and listener, for tuning in today. Don't forget holiday special and Tina and Jolly December 1st. Have a blessed week and Thanksgiving.